Hey, fellow Mouseketeers, England Teen Homegrown Tourist here, and this is a part of a live stream we did where we're talking about all the D23 stuff. Of course, obviously, this is the part where we talk about Jungle Cruise. Now, we're going to be doing a live stream every Monday night. We're going to try to anyway, and you're invited. If you want to come on and actually voice your opinion, just ask for a link when we're talking about things, and I'll leave one in the comment section. You can hop on. As for now, I'm sorry I'm so ugly, and I hope you enjoy. Let me share this up because I want to talk about a few things. There's some really exciting things that came out of D23. Of course, the Star Wars stuff I talked about over on I Love Comics. But I figured we would talk about some of the movie stuff as well. And let's start with this one because I think it's kind of the smaller one. And I know there's a bit of a delay, so I'm going to try to go along with it. So the first thing is up is we got a first look at D23, Dwayne Johnson, Emily Blunt. And, of course, it talks about how the whole movies based on ride things are a bit hit or miss. What about you guys? Which ones are the hits and which ones are the misses? Or is there a hit that's not called Pirates?
That's a good question. Aside from the Pirates franchise, most of them have been very, very hackneyed.
Very not good. Yeah. But have you liked any of them? Like Mission to Mars, Country Bear Jamboree. There was of course, the Haunted Mansion one is particular famous. I would love to see Teacups ride.
I mean, okay, so...
Isn't the Teacups ride basically Alice in Wonderland?
Yes, it is. Yes, it is. I was going to make another joke about wanting to see a movie based on the Swiss Family Robinson Treehouse. I think that would be really cool. Yeah. I love that movie. It's so cool. But in all honesty, the Haunted Mansion's a guilty pleasure of mine.
I enjoy the Haunted Mansion. What was the one you listed before that?
Country Bear Jamboree, Mission to Mars. I know
that is a horrid movie.
Which one?
Country Bear Jamboree.
Yeah, it is bad. But I'll tell you what, it's got one of the best Christopher Walken performances out there. He goes full Shatner. He knows he's in a crap movie, so he just pours it on, man.
Bears.
It is. Well, he's a professional armpit farter. And he throws himself into it. It's really good. I mean, it's his performances at least. So yeah. Now back to stuff about people dressed up like mice. Yeah. So anyway, it goes on to say Dwayne the Dwayne the
You did it again.
Dwayne the Rock Johnson.
Thank you, because Dwayne the Johnson is not good for this particular channel. Dwayne the Rock Johnson entered via a mini Jungle Cruise boat and proceeded to high-five audience members and hype up the movie. He introduced the film and then showed a trailer, which they don't show us. I mean, I appreciate the picture, but we've seen it. I want to see a trailer here, guys. Come on. And it was largely all about him. He's the action hero hired to take people upriver to find a mystical healing tree. Okay, a little bit more story here. And then just as Johnson made a joke about how he made a movie about heroic men kicking butt and saving the girl, then Emily Blunt shows up, not in a boat, but a classic car to say, yeah, no, I'm not here for this sexist crap.
Oh,
she didn't say that literally.
And it says didn't say that literally. So the Bleeding Cool here is lying to us.
Oh,
surprise! Blunt
God-forsaken.
I know, right?
Mary or Bleeding Cool.
Then shows another cut of the trailer. This one focusing more on her character, a preeminent scientist and just as capable, and with her name first in the credits. The one-upmanship continued as they continued to poke at one another. I was a demigod, Maui. Oh, you were an animated demigod. I was literally Mary Poppins.
No, you weren't.
Yeah, Emily. No, she was. She just wasn't our Mary Poppins. I mean, there are some people, there are some kids that like that movie better. Not me at all.
Okay, it wasn't insufferable, but was it practically perfect in every way? No.
It wasn't. It was actually okay. Okay, actually, I cannot believe at this point I don't like this movie more than you. So I've got to turn to Professor Pixel. Where do you stand on the whole Mary Poppins Returns things?
I expected worse, so I'm okay with it.
Okay.
When I expect worse and something isn't as bad as I expect, I'm like, okay, I'll give you props for that. And
I survived. I'm good.
I give it a
on
lot
the
of
other
credit
hand,
for the songs. The songs is the saving grace of that movie.
oh no. Oh no.
not all of the music. There was like a couple songs in there that were enjoyable, but
God,
I
so
don't
bad.
like all of it.
So bad. The thing is, and we did a live stream here when the trailer came out, and we were talking about the trailer. I was so jazzed for that movie. I love Mary Poppins. Mary Poppins is my favorite film right now, of all time, and it has been for quite a long time. And I know this is a rolling list, you know, a movie always slips in there, but to me, I just absolutely adore Mary Poppins.
If you remember, I was in the chat during that stream, and I was the opposite. I was not jazzed for it at all.
Yeah. Well, hey, there you go. Let's see. It says the vibe here is very much African Queen, romancing the stone Indiana Jones with a little bit of Jumanji, but this is also pure Disney. They brought up that Jungle Cruise was an original Disneyland attraction and that the first cruise skipper was Walt himself. Tied to that legacy and embracing some of the sillier elements of the source material, the trailer even made a reference to the backside of water, a joke which all Jungle Cruise aficionados will appreciate. Blunt and Johnson make a great Kathleen Turner and Michael Douglas, Katharine Hepburn, Humphrey Bogart revamp. Their chemistry is infectious. And if this is what they're making the movie around, I'm all for it. And especially if it's going to poke at overzealous mask. Yeah, no.
Right.
Right up until the end. And here's the thing. I am not a fan of making a man weak to make a woman look strong. The two of them bickering back and forth like that, that's awesome because they are two equal characters, both with their both with their strengths, and that makes her stronger. That makes him stronger.
Yeah,
but the
way you do something like this is like the two main characters of the Mummy movies. The Brendan Fraser one. He's
more physical and she's the intelligence.
Yeah. That's the way you do it. But the way it seems like they're doing it is he's going to be this over-the-top machismo factory, and she's going to come and put him in his place basically for the entire movie.
Well,
is the way Bleeding Cool is making this sound. Now,
yes, that's exactly what I was going to say.
Salt because it's the Bleeding Cool, but yeah, I don't need feminism in Jungle Cruise. Thanks.
No. Well, here's the thing: you're gonna get it, but the way you get it is what really matters. If they make, if now, like you said, it's Bleeding Cool, they could be messing up this completely. If you get a strong character from The Rock and a strong character from Emily Blunt, you are getting a feminist character, but it's done right because it's not announcing, "Hey, look at me, look at what I'm doing, looky, I need your approval." That is where it really falls apart. This new thing where they have to announce it, because if you're announcing it, that's what you're doing. You're seeking the approval, and that makes you weaker. Anyway, there you go. What do you think? Are you guys jazzed for the Jungle Cruise movie?
I'm going to watch. I was
looking forward to it until about 5 minutes ago.
I still am. I've got hope. I like Emily Blunt. I like The Rock. And
I can't let articles ruin movies for me.
Definitely not from Bleeding Cool.
Yeah.
Here's the other thing, though. They mentioned that the Jungle Cruise is a little bit Jumanji-esque. Let's be honest, guys. The reason you are making this movie is largely because Jumanji Welcome to the Jungle almost made $1 billion.
And that movie was, I loved it. It
was good.
Okay,
it was very, very good. It deserved every bit of success it got. But my point is, Bleeding Cool, maybe don't mention the thing that Disney is blatantly copying while you're talking about the movie that Disney is using to blatantly copy it. Please.
I'm good with it. What do you got to say, Professor? And then we're going to move on.
I'm pretty sure that Jungle Cruise was announced like around the same time as Jumanji. Not as it came out, but it's been announced for a long time that
It's been one
Dwayne
of
The
those
Rock
movies
Johnson
in
was going to
development
star
hell
in
for a while,
Jungle
so.
Cruise.
Yeah, but if you anything in development hell that signs The Rock, you're gonna get it made. I mean, come on, if they made Jaws and it stars The Rock as the shark, then somebody's gonna say, "All right, I'm in."
Okay, now I want that.
Yeah,
God dang it.
Land Shark. Let's see. Frag Minion saying, "I don't remember the Mission to Mars movie." The people who saw Mission to Mars don't remember the Mission to Mars movie. The one thing I've got to say that's better about Country Bears is at least you remember that you saw the Country Bears. Let's see. I was the guy who saved the money and didn't go see those movies. Christy saying Mary Poppins will always be Julie Andrews. The new movie was okay. She liked it better than I did also. Let's see. Agreed. Tilliam, hey, how you doing? Says Julie Andrews is always Mary Poppins. See, I didn't think that Emily Blunt did a bad performance. She got stern right, but she didn't get the soft part right. When she was stern, she was almost a bit harsh. While Mary Poppins, even when she was stern, you got a feeling like she really, really cared, and I think that's where she missed it. Maybe they'll get Ryan Johnson to direct.
Oh, God.
Let's see. So The Rock will die in the first 5 minutes, and Blunt will ram something with a boat. I could watch that. All right. There you go. That's our thoughts on the upcoming Jungle Cruise, at least as far as the D23 was concerned. What do you think? I, for one, am excited about the movie. I do want to see it. I like Emily Blunt as an actress. I think she's actually really good at action movies. And, of course, The Rock. He's just The Rock. I mean, come on. He's just charming. Anyway, let me know what you think in the comments below. Please don't forget to click like and share and subscribe. Hit that notification bell because that's what really YouTube pays attention to. And remember, if you want to be a part of the live streams, come on in on Monday and just say, yo, that sounds like it's a lot of fun. Next week, I do believe we're going to be doing like a top 10 of Disney movies from the Golden Age to the War years. So that should be a lot of fun. Anyway, if you don't mind helping out the channel, go on over to Ko-Fi or to Patreon. The link's in the description below, and drop $1 in the till. We'd like to thank everybody who's already done that. And to everyone, all of the true believers and fellow Mouseketeers out there, thank you very, very much for watching, and see you real soon.